ハワイに。 Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand for the playing of the Hutto school song? Thank you, Hippo Band, for your playing of the school song. Everyone, please remain standing for the playing of the Stony Point Tigers school song. Thank you, Tiger Band, for the playing of the Stony Point Tigers school song. You all may be seated. We'll be playing the national anthem after both teams have entered the field.
Stop sending to Larry!
Now ready to enter the field. The visiting Hutto Hippos.
Welcome to Stony Point Tigers football on the Vype Live Network, presented by our MVP sponsor, the Stacy Group. Our diamond sponsors, Don Hewlett Chevrolet Buick, Hewlett Volkswagen, and Rudy's Texas Barbecue. And our platinum sponsors, Ally Medical Emergency Room and Club Car Wash. Stony Point Tigers football on Vype Live is also brought to you by our gold level sponsors, Active Sports Therapy and Rehabilitation, Buddy's Burger, Marco's Pizza, Premier Roofing, TJSN4 Vision Photography, and VeraBank. And our blue level sponsors, Alley's Way, Corridor Title, First Texas Bank, Mighty Fine Burgers, Prosperity Bank, Rita's Italian Ice and Frozen Custard, and Tony C's Pizza. And now, along with producer and color analyst Jacoby Cabot, here's the voice of the Stony Point Tigers, Tyler Ulsis.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Kelly Reeves Athletic Complex. Tyler Ulsis here, Jacoby Cabot to my left, and we got a good one here. Top of the district, Hutto Hippos coming into town, and they're going to take on the Stony Point Tigers. Tigers coming off a 49-14 victory. That game was at Manor last week, and getting their first win of the season, third overall. Coming in 3-4 overall. Hutto comes in 5-1 overall, undefeated in district play, winning last week 33-31 against Round Rock. Jacoby, glad to have you back. We got a good one here today. Stony Point, again, needs to kind of keep the pace going, keep the wins rolling if they're going to look to make a statement in the playoffs.
Yeah, like you said, they got a tough game here in Hutto, or against Hutto, so they want to definitely lock in, play all 4 quarters, and get it started going fast.
We're just getting the national anthem underway here. We will have the coin toss and have the first drive. After a quick moment, we'll lay out for the national anthem.
Thank you, Stony Point High School players, for your rendition of our national anthem. Please remain standing until the callers have left the field.
Again, Tigers coming into this one after a 35-point victory against Manor. That one was 28-14 in the third quarter, but Tigers pulled away in the second half. In that fourth quarter. Some stats from last game. Troyer finished 18 of 24 for 203 yards and 3 touchdowns. All 3 of them to Tristan Rhymes. Rhymes finished with 5 catches, 101 yards, and those 3 touchdowns. Not a whole lot of dominance on the ground by one single player. It was more of a team effort. 35 total carries for 242 yards. Nobody finished over 100 yards, but did have a few touchdowns on the ground. Again, the final score 49-14. They will play next week against Westwood, but first they got a tall task in the Hippos. And Jacoby, you got the opportunity to see Hutto against Manor, and I got to see I had the opportunity to see Stony Point against Manor. So I guess what did you see from Hutto in that game against Manor?
Gonna have to be on your A game if you're going against them. They're a team that just they run the ball good, they pass the ball good, and they also have a good defense. So Stony Point gotta play all 4 quarters. Like we keep saying, all 4 quarters.
Yeah, got to have a full, kind of have a comprehensive game, and Stony Point will receive to start. So we have Hutto kicking off, so we'll see what the defense looks like. Again, 4-0 in district play. They do have the tougher of the teams coming up next against Vandegrift, Cedar Ridge, and Vista Ridge. So a tough finish for the Hippos. Stony Point finishes against Westwood, Round Rock, and then a bye, their bye week, the first week of November. Last game going to be on Halloween. We will have that here for you. Pooch kick towards Justin Thompson, taken at the 17. Cuts back and stood upright. And the Tigers will start things off. Let's see where they spot it. Around the 28-yard line. First and 10 there. Three receivers set to the near side. Stony Point sending James in motion. They get it out to Aurora Day. Breaks the ankle tackle and picks up a couple. Gain of 4, they say. Again, we see Aurora Day and Rhymes kind of the focal point. James also coming out of the backfield as he does now and can kind of make his mark known. Marcus Milligan, the primary back, and now just quick formation shift. They bring that bunch formation in. Looks to be trips up top. James goes in motion. Out of the bottom. Milligan with a chip block and gets the swing pass out. Solid play. Not going to pick up the first down. Pardon me, that's Enoch Donnell, number 25, who comes up limping, but and makes his way to the sideline. Yeah, we did see Milligan have some absences in that second half, and Abercrombie, the junior, will come in. We'll keep an eye on number 25. That's not a good start, less than 2 minutes into this first quarter. Troyer looks back, fires. Dangerous pass, did he catch that? They say no, but my goodness, either way, that was an impressive catch out of bounds.
And yeah, like you said earlier, it's the concentration of these receivers. I mean, it's very hard when they're on the same page with their quarterbacks to even defend them, really. Nice catch right there, even though it was out of bounds.
It's going to bring up a 4th down. And Abercrombie with the floater. Nice punt there. Had a nice solid game punting last week. Again, the turnovers in the special teams game really came from Maynard last week, and first one was muffed and taken up by the 1. Stony Point able to score within the first few minutes of the game. 10:09 to go. They can't get a first down. And we'll see what the defense can bring. Hutto got a lot of firepower on offense. Keelan Chavy's man in motion. They swing it out. Near side. He's got blockers in front of him. He's past midfield. It's a foot race down at the 30, the 20, the 10, 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown. Dylan Owens. First play from scrimmage for the Hippos is a touchdown. 74 yards.
And like you said, they got a lot of firepower on offense. They came in to keep that streak going, and that's what this Stony Point team got to realize. They got to play the whole 4 quarters every single down, because the first play like that, gone like that, and the score can go up. So got to play defense, got to play offense, got to get some breaks.
Extra point after is up and good. 7-0 Hippos after 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Boy, first play, touchdown. And we were talking a little bit before the game about last week, and we say 4 quarters because it doesn't feel like Stony Point, aside from that first game against Eastview, they looked really good, put up 42 points. Since then, they haven't really been able to kind of keep that 4 quarters stretch going. Their defense kind of propped them up a little bit in the first half of the year, and then their offense really came on strong these last few games. But I mean, you got to have both sides of the ball, all 3 sides of the ball really, rolling for you, and Stony Point just doesn't have it right now.
Yeah, exactly like you said. And everybody got to play. You got to play. No matter how good the team is, you still have to play. Upsets can happen, but it's up to the team to decide if they want it bad or not. So definitely got to lock in, forget the first drive, but also remember that they're coming out swinging, and if it was the first play, you haven't seen a lot of them yet. So
yeah, and now you got to answer back. You're on your back foot on offense, trying to fight from behind, which they have done before. I mean, Vista Ridge was a good game. They came back and made that one competitive at the end after not looking so great in the first half, and have had some issues at the running back position. Boy, interesting. That's definitely an offsides. That was not well timed. This one's going to come back. Thompson is smacked as he passes the 15. There will be offsides. And we'll see if they want to re-kick or not. Again, talking about the run game and the offensive game, running back injuries have been an issue for Stony Point, and that's kind of where they've turned these last few games to Troyer. In the last 4 games, Mason Troyer has averaged 301 yards and 8 touchdowns total to a game, and 0 interceptions, 63% completion percentage as well for the senior. Incredibly poised back there in the pocket. Again, finished last week with 203 and 3 touchdowns, all to Rhymes, and it looks like we will have a re-kick. But, I mean, defensively, last week they looked solid against runs up the middle. They just couldn't stop Terry going on the outside. Had a couple big runs, ran for over 100 yards, but Maynard as a team, only with 14 points. They came into the game, Jacoby, with 5 touchdowns, and they had 2 touchdowns against Stony Point in 3 quarters. So, that's kind of why I was expecting a little bit more solid of a defensive performance, either 1 touchdown or a field goal or 0 points. I don't think that's kind of what you wanted last week to come in to face a team like Hutto.
yeah, exactly what you said. You don't And when you're going against teams like Maynard, you want to dominate in all facets of the game.
Oh, that was tipped. And does Hutto have it? I think they do. That was a perfectly timed hop by the football off the hands of the up man. And we have an injured Hippo on the field.
Timeout for an injured player.
The injured player will make his way to the sidelines. I think that was number 21, Ralph Simpson. But Hutto with a picture-perfect start here, 9:42 to go, already up 7-0, and 52 yards away from doubling that. First run of the game. Goes up the middle, and now a foot race to the end zone. Second play, second touchdown.
I mean, that's what we were talking about. I mean, explosive on all levels. I mean, running back, receiver, quarterback, not going to be an easy task. Not at all.
That was Keelan Chavies, the Tulsa commit running back, 3-star, had offers from Arizona, Arizona State, and Baylor, and you saw why right there, the juke, as that one is blocked and fallen on. Now, they got whistles up top. I don't see any laundry on the field, but I don't see a flag thrown, but they whistle it offside, so we will get a re-kick. I was going to say, he got in there pretty quick. Oh, the flag blended in with the soccer outlines. That's why I didn't see it. So 13-0. 2.5 minutes left, or 2.5 minutes gone. There's the kick, up and good. 14-0. We'll step aside for a quick 30-second break. Back to Kelly Reeves after this.
Stony Point, nothing.
Community of Sun City, Texas? Trust the realtors at the Stacy Group, located in the heart of Sun City. The Stacy Group specializes in buying and selling new and resale homes in the active adult Del Webb community in beautiful Georgetown, Texas. As the top producing real estate office for more than 25 years, the Stacy Group will put their Sun City knowledge to work for you. Visit thestacygroup.com today to learn more.
Back to Kelly Reeves we go. 14-0 deficit for the Tigers early on. 9:31 to go in the first quarter still after the, not necessarily an onside punt, kind of a squib kick. Took an unfriendly bounce and off the hands of a Tiger, and Hippos took over from there. It is also middle school nights. We've got some extra mascots on the sidelines. They were doing push-ups. I'm not sure. They're on the Stony Point sideline as this one is taken at the 25 by Rhymes. Cuts it upfield down at the 40. Still going past the 40 and is pushed forward. I don't know if his legs are moving. I think he's just propped up. Still going out to midfield. And he stopped there. Excellent return from Rhymes. Gets Stony Point a great field position.
Right there, you got to love to see it. Fighting, fighting, fighting. You can't give up. And after a run like that, it just tears a team down, a defense down. You know, second play, second touchdown. So you got to keep the fight up. And Rhymes did good right there, moving them legs. Big push up front. You got to love to see it.
And Rhymes is tall, standing at about 6'3". I don't know if his feet were on the ground, though. He was a full, maybe half helmet at least above everybody and was just kind of being moved along. Now stands at the top of the screen. 4 receiver set. Freeman goes in motion. Here's Troyer. The handoff. This is Abercrumbia. 2-yard gain there. Again, it's been pretty pass heavy for the Tigers and company. We'll see if they decide to air it out more early on here. They did it against Vista Ridge. That's kind of the start of where Troyer sort of solidified his spot there. They were kind of going back and forth between him and Kenneth Calbus. Calbus, definitely the bigger of the two, as Abercrombia picks up the pass protection. Can't pick up the man in the middle, though, and he is taken down. Technically a sack, loss of a half yard as Troyer stepped up into the pocket. But again, this is not a spoken-for game by any means. This is 14-0 still in the first quarter, and you can cut it in half here. So got to keep the mental fortitude up if you're Stony Point.
There you go, and I think they should stick with their bread and butter. You know, he's a very good passer. Get him warmed up and let him go.
They do here on a 3rd and 9. On the drag route, Freeman has the first down and more. Out past the 35, down to the 32, they spot him. Solid pickup there of 17. First down, Tigers.
And he wasn't too much under pressure that play. I mean, he was sitting pretty in the pocket. That's what you got to see. You got to tell your linemen, you know, what do you want me to do? Buy you dinner, whatever. Just make sure my jersey stays clean. And, you know, that's what you got to do against a Hutto team like this.
And not a lot of size along the Hutto defensive line, but that usually means speed if you're kind of trading size for speed as they sort of bring the house. Abercrombia picks up enough, I guess, more than it looked like he was going to get there for a second. No gain. 2nd and 10. 7:15 to go in this first quarter.
Boy, these players they're going at it on this field. A lot of talking, but I mean, you know, stuff like that happens. It's football. Just gotta watch out for these refs.
Yeah, we've seen in the past that some unsportsmanlike conducts can cost you big, especially in the crunch time. Abercrombia on the play action. That one tipped off the hands of off the hands of James. And again, just some extracurriculars. Get a little. Not necessarily a step over, but almost a crawl over by the defensive back as he and James were entangled there on the sidelines. 3rd and 10.
And second time, second player that a ref had to come and talk to. I mean, this other team, they're trying to prove their dominance right here, any means. But at the same time, you got to just play football.
And if you're Stony Point, you can't give in, really. You can't have those self-inflicted penalties. They always catch the second guy, too. Troyer firing on the right side. Abercrombia, Aurora Day, the intended target. Incomplete pass will bring up 4th and 10. Yeah, definitely looked like some holding there. 4th and 10, and you're kind of in a tricky spot here at the 32-yard line. It'd be about a 49-yarder. Trying to look for the flags. It definitely doesn't look like they have the wind. It's kind of going from right to left on your screen. And so the Tigers will come out in the pistol formation. Abercrombia in the backfield. Play action. Pressure up the middle. Troyer rolling out. Has Bradley had to jump for it. Out of bounds. That will be a turnover on downs. The Hippos will take over at the 32. You kind of get the sense that Hutto knew that Stony Point was going to throw. They're definitely, I guess, being disrupted back there in the backfield a little bit, and their corners have definitely, I guess, been up to the challenge so far.
Yeah, there you go. And I mean, you know, you can't be one-dimensional, and you know, Stony Point, they got a good running back. They do, but they rely on the pass game a lot.
Third play. Do we have a third touchdown? We don't. That one falls incomplete. I believe. Trying to see who that was on coverage. I think that was Lucas Garcia, number 4. And as quarterback for Hutto, Caden Stefik. He's also getting looked at by colleges like Lamar, East Central, and Valparaiso. So some talent at the skill position. We'll bring up 2nd and 10. Direct snap to the back. And he pulls a couple Tigers forward, gain of about 7.
The host of Stony Point Tigers in on the tackle after a gain of 6 to the 38.
6 minutes left to go in this first quarter. 3rd down and 4. Big play here for the Tigers. Stefik in a 3-receiver set. Handoff, Chavies. Jukes a man. Now going outside. And makes his way out of bounds. Boy, was not touched there.
And like you said, like we keep saying, 3-star for a reason. So you got to know when you're coming in, you got weapons all over. It's hard to focus on one person. You focus on one person, they have their receiver to go to. So it's very hard. They just got to play ball here.
That 3rd down conversion gets them down to the 45. And again, Chaffees isn't the biggest running back. Flea flicker here. Stefik winds up, and receiver stopped a little bit. Ball flies over his head. That one down. Tigers got away with one there.
Man, that's some tricky offense right there. The flea flickers, the direct snaps. I mean, they're making it hard for this team, and they're just opening up their playbook now.
Definitely more comfortable in your playbook as the season goes on. That just kind of is very evident right now. Hutto just confident in running whatever feels comfortable to them, whatever they want.
There you go. And you gotta, if you're Stony Point, you gotta make a statement right there. You gotta make them play football the way that y'all want them to play. Look at that.
And Chavies being spun around, but still, he's not a big back, but definitely shifty and keeps those legs churning too.
There you go. And 3-stars or not, when you got a short running back like that who's shifty, you've seen it before. There are problems to this team.
Approaching 5 minutes left in this first quarter. Stefik sends a man in motion. Looking right, fires right. On the comeback route, incomplete. Receiver will. Talked about Rhymes having 3 touchdowns. Jaden Fields had 3 touchdowns last game as well in the 33-31 win over Round Rock for the Hippos. 6 catches, 164 yards in those 3 touchdowns. Stefik, 14 of 24 for 276 yards and 3 touchdowns. Chavies added a touchdown himself on the night. Man in motion. Play, and that was Dylan Owens this time, falling down on 4th down. So trading turnover on downs, and if you're Stony Point, got to do something with it here on offense. A field goal at least.
You gotta make them back down a little bit and respect your game. And getting a score right here, it would do it.
Trips to the near side. Rhymes goes in motion. Now goes back. Troyer looking right. Fires right. Has Rhymes. Past the 1st down marker. Looked that one in right at the sticks for a gain of 10.
And there you go. That's what you want to see. You want to see these chains keep moving and just get your QB warmed up. You know what works best for you. Get him warmed up and just let him play his game.
And getting those confidence throws built up. Just a simple 10-yard curl. And move the chains past midfield here. Another bunch formation. James in motion. Pressure comes up the middle. Abercrombie fights off one defender and lowers his shoulder to gain 1 yard, it looks like. Actually, they give him 2 or 3 there. Never mind. I was going to say the referee on the far side was giving him 3 yards. I thought that was a little generous. It was about a yard or so. And coming to the near side, and Hutto almost seemed to sniff it out by bringing pressure right up the middle.
There you go. Maybe one person broke one tackle, but they both came with a hit.
Only rushing 3 now, Troyer. Rhymes in space. Spins and dives forward. A gain of about 14 there. Solid play there. Hutto just playing a little bit deep.
Yeah, they know that this Stony Point likes them deep threats, and that's perfect if you're a Stony Point Tiger. Go low, get the first down, get a couple of yards, move the chains, and then you're right there in the end zone.
Yeah, take what the defense gives you. And you're giving them 5 yards there. Rhymes is going to just turn around and sit down in his route. Troyer's going to find him if only 3 guys are rushing him. Troyer all day to throw. Evades one. Now fires. There's James, who goes down quickly. No, incomplete pass, they say. That one fell to the ground. James looked like he had it and was looking back over his shoulder for the hit. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 37. 3:16 to go here in the first.
And like you said, if they're going to rush 3, give him time. We already seen what his ability is, what he's capable of doing when you rush him. So it's very good that, he's being poised and that in this position he can make big plays.
Yeah, always poised, always keeping his eyes downfield. Run up the middle. Gains about 3. That's Aiden Lloyden. Haven't seen him in a few games. Just wanted to make sure I have my numbers right. Lloyden's been out for an extended period of time. Good to see him back. Had Milligan go down last week and had another running back go down in Donnell earlier on, trying to look for the sidelines, look for him. I see Abercrombie, but we have passing play here. Freeman across the middle. Avoids 2 hippos and falls forward. First down. Another solid 10-plus yard play.
And that's all you need. Like we keep saying, that's all you need to move those sticks.
Just seems pretty simple, and you're also giving your defense a rest too. And I mean, after getting the stop, you think your defense is going to be saying some thank yous if they get a touchdown after this drive. Thank you for staying out there so long. We might go into a quarter break as well. 2 minutes left on the clock here as Troyer takes a snap. Looking right, fires right. Rhymes comes back to it, and he spun down. Well, that was just good chemistry between Troyer and Rhymes. Rhymes almost like stepping up, and I saw Rhymes coming back as Troyer let it go, and another first down.
And there you go, and that's what you love to see. You want to see chemistry in this team. You like to see it. He's really good with all of his receivers. All of his receivers step up. They know how his play, and he knows where they're going to be at.
And not great news as Rhymes comes to the sideline after that play. Run up the middle is Lloyden. And makes it inside the 5 for a gain of about 6. It will be 2nd and goal from the 4. Lloyden in the pistol. Had a couple tight ends in there, a couple big bodies, and they go on the outside. Lloyden turns on the speed. Can he make the corner? He can. Touchdown, Tigers.
And hello, Lloyden. Welcome back. I mean, he didn't like that inside, so he said, "I'll go to the outside and I'll meet you there."
And you saw the speed there. Comes back to the ends, or comes back to the sideline, and gets a couple of handshakes, couple of fist pumps from the defenders. Boy, he turned on the speed and had to dive for the corner there as Hutto brought the speed as well. But like you said, he, instead of going straight up the middle, said, nothing's there, I'm going to bounce to the outside, use my speed. Extra point after by White is up and good. Tigers cut to the lead, 14-7, 47 seconds to go in the first. We'll step aside here. Back to Kelly Reeves after a quick break.
Y'all listen up. Let me tell you something about group meals from Rudy's Barbecue. It's got all you need for all the folks you gotta feed, smoked meat, sides, and more. There's everything down to the tablecloth, just like the one that you see at the store. At a bridal shower, it's better than flowers. In a long distance meeting, it'll pass the hours. It'll feed all the cousins at a family function. It's better than potluck at a church luncheon. Next time you need to feed 10 or more, call and order a Rudy's group meal.
Next in line.
Back here to Kelly Reeves, Tyler also Jacoby Cavett with you on this edition of Texas High School Football here on Vype Live. Glad to have you with us here this Friday night. Just 2 more games after this one for Stony Point. Could finish 6-4 or 3-7. It's up to them. They've got the talent to do it up against Westwood next game and then facing off against Round Rock. Next week's game is going to be at Dragon Stadium at 7 o'clock before finishing up on Halloween. And let me just check my schedule here. Yep, Halloween will be here at Kelly Reeves. White with the pooch kick is fair caught at the 25.
The fair catch of the kickoff is made by Hutto.
And that's where Stefik and company will start this next drive. So if you take away the first 2 plays of offense for Hutto, it's a 7-0 game. The problem is those 2 plays exist, and it's 14-7. So I think if you're Stony Point, shell-shocked, obviously, at the first part of this game, and now you're rested. You understand. You kind of settled in, hopefully, to this game, and after stopping them on the 4th down last time, you're able to get a stop right up the middle, and nothing doing there, waiting for him. Jeremiah Barbie there.
And there you go. That's what you want to see. And, I mean, he was just up in there and made sure that 3-star didn't go nowhere. Amazing talent of this running back, but that's just amazing. When you can get back there and stop a play, that's a confident booster right there.
Break down. Wasn't going to let him, shake him out of his shoes like he's done to a couple of his teammates tonight. They're going to instead wrap up there. They do have to run a play, just about a half a second difference between the play clock and game clock here. And the snap with 2 seconds left. Stefik brings it under control, under pressure. Rolling left, fires over the head of the defender, and Chavy's nearly caught that. Incomplete, though. We do have a flag. It looked to be in the area of holding as Stefik was rolling to the left.
And yeah, amazing place, amazing time. Got his hands in there.
And it was a decent ball over his head, but he definitely made the finishing of the catch difficult for Chavy's. And trying to see, I don't think there was a timeout call, but we have players getting water for Stony Point and just kind of get some coaching there. Oh, it's the end of the quarter. So we'll step aside and come back after a quick 30-second break. We'll flip the field.
Howdy, y'all. It's the day tripper Chet Garner here for my friends at Don Hewlett Chevrolet Buick. And thank you for tuning into some great Stony Point football. Now, I know you're aware of the great deals on brand new vehicles at Don Hewlett at Georgetown. But did you know Don Hewlett carries hundreds of pre-owned vehicles too? So if you have a first-time driver in your home, like I do, and need a reliable pre-owned vehicle, check out Don Hewlett. Stop by today or visit online at donhewlett.com, and let's go Tigers.
Looking for a home in the premier 55 and better community of Sun City, Texas? Trust the realtors at the Stacy Group, located in the heart of Sun City. The Stacy Group specializes in buying and selling new and resale homes in the active adult Del Webb community in beautiful Georgetown, Texas. As the top producing real estate office for more than 25 years, the Stacy Group will put their Sun City knowledge to work for you. Visit thestacygroup.com today to learn more.
For your support, Rock ISD Athletics. Starting the second quarter, Tiger Nation.
3rd and 12. And a big third down here for Stony Point. They turned him over on downs last time, trying to do the same, or at least force a punt. Stefik looking to the right, steps up under pressure. He's got a man wide open, makes the catch past the 40. That's going to be a first down. That is Chavies. Can't lose sight of him.
Yeah, and like you said, you don't want to lose sight of him. Luckily, he was already fine. You already know, once he sees green, he's gone.
And Stefik took a shot there, hobbling a little bit on his left foot, it looks like. But it'll be 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. He stays in the game. Just lost containment for the Tiger defense. And they're able to convert a 3rd and long. Chavies, or rather a different running back now. Trying the left side. Ball's on the ground. Stony Point pointing. They have it. Still no official signal. Not necessarily any arguing from the Hippos. And Barbie came out with the ball. Just a conference there, and they finally do point Hutto ball. Again, a lot can happen on the bottom of the pile, so Barbie coming out with the ball doesn't necessarily signal anything, but didn't necessarily see any Hutto players arguing the call. It was the first carry of the game for Josh Beckett. And luckily for the Hippos, it goes down for no gain. Play action this time. Down to the bottom of the screen. Quick slant is good for 10 yards to Jaden Fields.
And Jaden Fields was quiet at first. They try to find him on that deep route. And I mean, that's what you want to see as a DB. You want your best DB guard in Pena, obviously, you know, your best DB. And I mean, he's a playmaker.
Yeah, definitely going to stay in your hip pocket if you're a wide receiver. Just got an extra step on him there to pick up the first down. Those two continue to go out on the near side. This one to the top, and a little shake and bake there past the 30. Catch made by Carson Fields.
And this was Hutto's game right here. They like this quick pass. I mean, after the first quarter, you know, a little confident. Thought that, you know, doing a lot of trick plays. But the last time that I seen them was in the beginning of the season. They like to do this quick pass, get the ball as quickly as possible.
And got the speed, it looks like, of the defenders, or excuse me, of the wide receivers and the running backs. Under pressure now, trying to test out that foot, rolling to the right, fires to the right, and has Fields finally taken down just shy of the 10-yard line. And the catch by Jaden Fields.
Number 1, Jaden Fields on the reception. Actually, number 4, Carson Fields. The gain of 15 to the 13. Actually, 16 to the 12.
9:23 left to go in the second quarter. Hutto threatening. Again, first two plays were 2 touchdowns. First one through the air. Next one on the ground. Stefik looking left. Fires left. Has Fields. Carson Fields into the end zone. Touchdown Hippos. 12-yard pass and catch. Hippos go up 20-7.
And looked like he was wide open on that play. I mean, he had his defender beat, and that's just what you can't have. You had a good ending. You got to keep this momentum going. You got to keep that 7 points going. So defense lost this possession, but next one they got to step it up.
Point after is up and good. 21-7. 9:03 to go in the second quarter. Stony Point with a chance to answer after we take a quick commercial break. Back to Kelly Reeves here on Vype.
Al Ally Medical ER is proud to support the Stony Point Tigers this season. Open 24/7, Ally Medical is a full-service emergency room located just 5 minutes from Stony Point High School. With on-site labs, ultrasound, CT scan, and x-rays, their board-certified physicians deliver fast answers and compassionate expert care. Ally Medical ER wishes the Stony Point football team and fans a safe and exciting year. Go Tigers!
Thank you again to our partners for your donations and supporting Round Rock ISD Athletics.
Back here at Kelly Reeves in Northwest Austin. Glad to have you with us here on this Friday night. Hutto sitting atop the district at 4-0. Stony Point sitting at 8th at 1-4 with the win last week against Manor. Another little squib kick, this time taken by the hands team. Didn't get the favorable bounce, and it'll be a shorter field for Stony Point, starting it at the 46-yard line. Interesting choice to go for a much more obvious onside kick there. Definitely got a favorable bounce on the re-kick.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Stony Point, ball at their own 46.
And just taking a look here, Tristan Rhymes is still on the sidelines. Just kind of favoring not the best signs that he's not out there. Stony Point trying to make it work regardless. This is a design run. Kenneth Calbus can take the first snap and pick up a first down on the quarterback keeper.
And boy, he's dangerous. When he can use his legs, he's really good at it. Good first down as soon as he got in. I mean, that's what you like to see.
We've primarily seen him go down and use his legs at the end zone, but instead picks up a gain of 10. 1st and 10 from the Hippo 43. Under pressure, Troyer steps up and can't get rid of it. Goes down. Sacked back at the 47. And Troyer just had no room to step up there. Taken down for the first sack of the night for Hutto. 8 minutes left to go in this second quarter. Ball at the 47-yard line, just taking an extra beat. Play clock at 5. James goes in motion, and they snap it with 1 second left. Troyer under pressure again. Gets out of it here and throws a dangerous ball, just falls short of the intended target. Tried to find Colton Patton.
Risky throw right there. That defender was right in the play. I mean, good way to break a sack, break a tackle, look downfield. Just gotta know that it's still early in the game. I know you gotta beat this deficit, but it's still early. You can't be making passes like that.
Yeah, and the defender just undercut the route, so trying to read Troyer. 3rd and 14 now. We'll see if the Tigers can convert one here. Bootleg. Troyer fires left. Has a man at the 33-yard line. It's going to be close to the first down marker. Does not pick it up, though. This is Zephyrin Kendrick. Again, a couple new faces here. Rorday is in the game. Rhymes is not, though.
Next man up mentality, and I mean, he's stepping up right there. Great way to get close to the sticks. Try to make a man miss there.
Aurora Day on the near side. Here's Lloyden, spins and fights his way forward. Does he get there? Referee on the near side runs about a half yard short out of where it is, and still no official signal. And I think we might get a measurement here. And just trying to take a look. That is so close. I think they had to get to about the 33-yard line, and they might be just a half yard short, but we'll see the official signal. And it is Hutto ball by about a half a football length. So another turnover on downs. Lloyden did a good job to spin and get out of the first tackle. Could not pick up the first down, though. 1st and 10, Hutto.
And like you said, tough run. Just like you said, you gotta love the passion that these kids have.
And it's a tough call. I mean, 6:52 to go. Do you play the field position game? I think it was the right call, definitely, but I like the decision to go for it there. Is that one direct? First and 20 after the hold wipes out the touchdown. Stefik under pressure, thrown backwards. Jeremiah Barbie in there for the sack. Also give Bello a half a sack there. Split it between the two of them.
But that's what you want to see. I mean, they love these quick passes. You saw he did a pump fake, trying to go deep. Get your hands up. Make him uncomfortable. That's what you want to see. You want to see a quarterback get uncomfortable. And it's either going to lead to a sack like you saw there or a play that a defense loves to see.
Baden Fields here on the near side. They have a couple defenders down there. Stefik looking up top. Now fires left, and a dangerous pass. Falls incomplete, just a bit too high. But again, Stefik has taken hits as Stony Point bringing the pressure.
And that's just what you got to do. You got to get, like I said, you got to get this quarterback off his game.
And a huge third down stop. It is 3rd and 24.
You got to play the sticks here. But you also got to be careful.
Set up the screen on the left side. Getting through one defender and not getting through the second. Dylan Owens makes it back to the original line of scrimmage, actually just a yard shy there. It'll be 4th and 11 from the 43-yard line. I wonder if we see a punt. We do not. Back here on a 4th and 11, Hutto will punt. First punt of the game for either team. Pressure comes, they get the ball away. A low punt, takes a few bounces, and will roll down to the 25-yard line. That's where Stony Point will start. 2:50 and 3 timeouts left for Stony Point. Tristan Rhymes does not have a helmet in his hand. He is still on the sidelines. Helmet off and not in his hands. He's just talking to some teammates. And Stony Point could use him out there. Aurora Day on the near side. We'll see if they get him involved. Also had a couple fresh faces on that last drive. We'll see if they're more active as well. Calbus runs in to his offensive lineman. Got about a 3-yard push from him, and then Calbus picked up another couple yards to make it a 5-yard gain. 2:35. And Troyer will head back out there. Not a lot of urgency yet. Again, you got the 3 timeouts. Hutto will get the ball back. And when we start the second half, it's 2nd and 5 from the 30. And And just some confusion there from Stony Point. He'll take timeout with 8 seconds left on the play clock, 2:10 on the game clock. And we'll keep it here. It's just kind of an awkward start to that next play. 2nd and 5 from your 30-yard line, and there wasn't a whole lot of urgency.
And that's where it's like, you want to make sure you put something on this board before you go into halftime. At least I would want to. You want to make sure that you end the quarter the way that you want to. We know that they're a second half team, so we know they're going to be pretty good with this second half. You almost have to score, because if you don't score, it can get pretty ugly fast after the half.
Yeah, you don't leave your defense with a whole lot of room for error in the second half. I mean, even a field goal would make it 24-7. You give up field goals instead of touchdowns. That's a positive, but pretty soon you're going to run into the game clock not having enough time left. So we'll see how aggressive they go. Pressure from the top side and intercepted at the 30-yard line. He's going to take it back for a touchdown. Nearly tripped at the goal line, and right before the goal line it will be a touchdown by Hunter Frenette. 36 yards, pick 6, and that is the first interception for Mason Troyer this season.
I mean, that defender did read it pretty good. I mean, pressure coming. You want to try to get the ball out of your hands as quickly as possible. You're looking at the time, and the defense just played it perfect that time.
Yeah, that was. It looked like a solid pass, and as soon as it left his hands, but defender read it. The pressure too, definitely forced it. And boy, we were just talking about holding them to field goals. The defense wants to get on the scoreboard too. They make it 28-7. Hutto with 2 timeouts as well. Stony Point with 2 timeouts. And 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. Not the greatest of positions you put yourself in here. Kind of the opposite of how, I think it was Johnson, where it was the end of the first half and Johnson was driving, and then Jeremiah Barbie took it 90 yards or so to the end zone. So,
and yeah, like you
flip
said,
the momentum.
Yeah, there you go. Just complete opposite of what just happened. So now when you come in, you still gotta take a risk. You still gotta trust your quarterback. Yeah, he had his pick, but that's his first pick. So you want to still trust him. You gotta put something on his board.
And I mean, Troyer's averaged 301 yards per game and 2 touchdowns the last 4 games. Over 60% completion percentage. Just one bad decision can kind of put this game in a precarious situation. We'll see if Hutto decides to be extra aggressive and kick another one of those squib kicks or onside kicks. This one pooched up instead, taken as a fair catch at the 37-yard line. So good field position for Stony Point. Again, with 2:03 left, I think you have aggressive now. Obviously, after last time, you're down 21 points. You have stopped them 1 time, I believe, on defense, or 2 times they've stopped them, the punt and then also turnover on downs. But I think you're not necessarily out of it, but you definitely need to force your will, I guess, on offense and kind of hope your defense can return the favor.
Yeah, there you go. You want to force your will. You want to make it known. You want to get in that end zone almost every drive you get in now.
Yeah, pretty soon you're going to run out of drives to have there as Lloyden. Play action, Calbus. Shake and bake move up the middle. Gets away from one man, can't get away from the second. Gain of about 13. Stop the clock to move the chains past midfield. Good looking play there.
Yeah, man, he's just so good with his moving with his legs. It's almost, they got the dual quarterback system. You know who their main guy is, but you can't forget about this quarterback. He can make it happen with his legs.
He can, and that was a timeout by Stony Point. Their second of the half. We'll keep it here, and interesting to see. I think after that first time they ran Calbus, I was surprised to see that it was Calvis running, because again, we've seen him, I think he's had 3 touchdowns the last couple games, but all of them have been within 5 yards of the end zone, so not necessarily used in this part of the field, but definitely showing off the moves and kind of turning on the jets when he's got some open space. I like the kind of variance in this offense. It's just not translating into points.
There you go. I was about to say, they got weapons. I mean, everywhere. They got a good player at every position. It's just not correlating into points like you said.
The return of Aiden Lloyden has netted just the 1 touchdown to Lloyden. And he stands in the backfield, spins away, and can't get away from the second defender. Taken down behind the line of scrimmage, and we'll see how aggressive they want to go here. Looks like they're going to let this run down. 1:33 on the clock, and Stony Point not using their timeout. Hutto does have 2 timeouts. If they want to stop it, they third and 13. We'll most likely see a run just to force Hutto to take another timeout. 1:12 before halftime. Hutto looking to bring pressure. Safety's dropping way back, and read option to Lloyden. Gains about 3. It will be another timeout. With 1:05 left. Gets them past midfield. We'll see if the punt team for Stony Point can pin them down. Maybe inside the 20, inside the 10-yard line. Make it difficult. No timeouts, 1:05 left.
And they want to go. They want to go into halftime, it looks like.
So we'll see how this punt goes. Trying to see who's out there for punting. I don't see a punter, actually. We might get a Kenneth Calbus pooch punt.
After timeout, 4th and 10 at the 49.
And that's what it is. Taken at the 25. I'm going to say he did wait for a fair catch. Not necessarily a returner that's taken. That's a safety. So, well, that safety also happened to be the wide receiver, Jaden Fields. So definitely kind of the return man you want, but he did wait fair catch back at the 25. So we'll take over with 58 seconds left. So 75 yards, no timeouts. Hutto was up 21-0. They can kind of air it out here. And if you're Stony Point, you're thinking, well, why can't we do what they just did to us and get a pick 6?
And like you said, there you go. You want to have this defense mentality because you know that Hutto is they're going for it. You see,
yeah, empty backfield here. They
want to score.
Oh, a jailbreak screen. It's a first down, pass the first down to the 42-yard line. Gain of 17, stop the clock, and they're going fast. Chains are barely even set, and they already firing out to Chavies, and he goes out of bounds. Gain of 4. Stop the clock with 38 seconds left. Really going to test these guys holding the chains. That first down marker wasn't even set when they snapped it. They only give him 3 on the play. Now I'm taking a quick breather with the clock stop. Play clock at 15. Just readjusting here. Looking left, fires left. Looked to be the same play. Chavies out of bounds with 33 seconds left. Third and call it about 4.
And we see what they're trying to do. Quick passes. That's what they're good at. They're good at getting the ball out of the quarterback's hand into their playmakers, going out of bounds, trying to inch their way little by little and put something on the scoreboard.
And I wouldn't say you have to get out of bounds every time, but especially with the clock stopping at the first down, or with every first down, I think you can afford to go maybe a couple more first downs. But definitely playing a short game and kind of getting the right plays in there. It's easy to get a couple plays under your belt. A timeout. Stefik now looking deep, fires deep, has a man at the 20. Caught! Touchdown, Hippos! Beautiful looping pass, Jaden Fields with 24 seconds left. And boy, we were talking about a 21-7 game going into half, and after a pick six and a touchdown in the last less than 2 minutes, it's now 34-7. This one is getting blown open before halftime.
And they buttered them up right there. Short pass, short pass, short pass, going deep. And they just couldn't defend this. He's a talented receiver.
Yeah, turned on the Jets. Definitely did not let this one slip away after letting one previously fall over his head after kind of stopping. And touchdown by Fields. Makes it 35-7. Hippos with a commanding lead here with 24 seconds left. We'll step aside for a quick break. Back to Kelly Reeves.
Good evening, Stony Point Tiger fans. Chip here for my friends at Hewlett Volkswagen. By now, you know the great deals on new Volkswagens at Hewlett Volkswagen in Georgetown. But did you know they also stock hundreds of pre-owned vehicles as well? Hundreds. If you find yourself with that first-time driver in your home and need a reliable pre-owned vehicle, Hewlett Volkswagen wants to be your hometown dealer. Hewlett Volkswagen in Georgetown is a proud sponsor of Stony Point Tiger football. Come see us at I-35 in the Westinghouse exit or visit HewlettVW.com.
Back here to Kelly Reeves, Tyler Alsas, Jacoby Cavett with you here. 35-7. Hutto comes out swinging. Be sure to stay tuned, though, for halftime. We'll turn our mics down, turn the crowd mic up, and let the high steppers, the marching band, do their thing. This one fair caught at the 26-yard line.
The kickoff is fair caught by number 2, Sean Bradley, at the 27-yard line. It'll be first and 10.
Solid crowd, though, here on hand for middle school night. Got some younger fans in their jerseys. Obviously wanting to see a better result from the Stony Point team, but definitely just running into a buzzsaw that is the Hutto Hippos.
Yeah, definitely. It's hard going against a great team, great defense, great offense, and they don't make a lot of mistakes. So when they do make mistakes, you got to capitalize, and that's just something Stony Point hasn't been able to do fully.
And you can't make mistakes yourself. If you're coming in as kind of a heavy underdog, you can't make mistakes yourself. As let's run up the middle. And that's about 3. This is a Stony Point team. The last 2 weeks, they went into halftime with 28 points. Now sitting with 7 as the clock will wind down and strike 0. End of the first half. Here at Kelly Reeves, Hutto up 35-7 after a couple of quick touchdowns the last 2 minutes of the second quarter. We'll take a break. Let the band and the dance teams do their thing, and we'll be back after halftime here on Vype.
And now, entering the field, number 2025-2026, Hutto High Steppers. The High Steppers will lead off the field by Junior Lieutenant Lauren Jones, Lieutenant Allison Stewart, and on the 50, Captain Alexander Lopez. This year's Special Officers are Alexa Diaz, Mackenzie Roberts, and Social President Aaron Solomon. Our High Stepper of the Week is Allison Stewart, and our High Stepper of the Week is Allison Hutton. Yet these are our field volunteers and really Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your main event of the evening. Now, entering the field, the pride of Hutto Marching Band. Freshman relief, David Johnson. Upperclassman relief, Nina Rivas. Visual effects member of the week, Brady McDade. Color guard, freshman relief, Ryan Lee. Color guard, member relief, Alexandria Vacquera. And section relief, my favorite, the Sousaphone. Drum majors, Wendy Brown, Jeremy Zinnepool, Elliot Larson, Caleb Swift, and Ava Zolling. Is your band ready? The pride of Hutto Marching Band, the field is yours. would like to say a huge thank you to Hutto ISD, Hutto High School administration, and the Hutto Band Boosters for all their support. We greatly appreciate it. We could not do it without you. The Hutto Band is under the direction of Alan Techno, Courtney Assault, Madeline Trumbull, Ryan Williams, and Kevin Montero. The Hutto Band wants to wish the Stony Point Band best of skill this season. Go Hutto!
Showtime. Please welcome your 2025-2026 Stony Point High School Tiger Dancers. The award-winning Tiger Dancers are under the direction of Andy Blocksmith and Kendall Crosby. Tonight the sponsors of the Tiger Dancers are Kimberly Wilson Realtor, Phillips 66, and the Dance Gallery. We would like to take a moment to recognize our Tiger Dancers seniors. First year member and manager, Taylor Okoro. Taylor is escorted by her brothers Noah and Tyler Okoro. Taylor plans to attend Texas A&M University to study biology and attend medical school to become an OBGYN. Second year member and manager, Katie Thompson. Katie is escorted by her parents, Chad and Sarah Thompson. Katie plans to attend a university to major in nursing with intent to become a hospice nurse. First year member, Kinsley Harper. Kinsley is escorted by her parents, Brian and Jamie Harper. Kinsley plans to attend a university to study business and pursue a pre-law track. First year member, Solana Hanna. Solana is escorted by her parents, Antoinette and Bro Derek Hanna. Solana plans to attend Ithaca College or University of California, Irvine, pursuing a BFA in musical theater. Second year member, David Wilson. David is escorted by his wife, Vanessa Robinson, and brother, Traylon Wilson. David plans to attend college to study nursing and plans to audition for the Dallas Cowboys Rhythm and Blue Hip Hop Company. Second year member, Leilani Bergstrom. Leilani is escorted by her parents, Chris and Yuka Bergstrom. Leilani plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin where she will major in business. Third year member, Avery Pice. Avery is escorted by her mother, Amy Pice, and brother, Aiden Pice. Avery plans to attend Texas State University to major in health sciences. Third year member, Addie Olson. Addie is escorted by her parents, Tony and Julie Olson. Addie plans to attend Texas Tech University to major in kinesiology on the pre-professional physical therapy track. Third year member, Michaela Miller. Michaela is escorted by her parents, Jennifer and Celine Miller. Michaela plans to attend Florida University to major in human biology and minor in forensic science. Third year member, Ann Matthews. Ann is escorted by her parents, Dwayne and Leslie Matthews, and siblings Jenna and Joe Matthews. Ann plans to attend Texas Tech University to major in criminology. Third year member and co-president Ariana Joshua. Ariana is escorted by her mother, Patricia Joshua, and brothers Yvonne and Zane, and sister plans to attend college to major in psychology with the intent of becoming a child psychiatrist. Third year member and co-president Tony Halpern. Tony is escorted by her parents, Dr. Jennifer Holykamp and Dr. Jeff Wilson. Tony plans to attend the University of Austin to major in public relations and plans to audition for the iconic Texas Pop Squad. And third year member and captain, Audrey Barner. Audrey is escorted by her parents, Andrew Barner and Lauren Jones, and siblings Lucy and Reed Barner. Audrey plans to attend a university where she will study business and later attend physical therapy school. Let's give it up one more time for our 2025-2026 Tiger Dancers seniors. Joining the Tiger Dancers on the field this week for the routine are the Tiger Dancers family members. This week we'd like to honor the following Tiger Dancers. Most motivated is Miriam DeGreevy. Officer's choice is Penny Homecamp. And Tiger Dancer of the Week is Aria Joshua. And now, for your Friday Night Live halftime entertainment, the Tiger Dancers and their family members will perform their Bob and Sue routine to Sweet Caroline, played by our Tiger Band.
Now onto the field, the visitors, the Hutto Hippos. Now coming on the field, your home team, the Stony Point Tigers.
Back here to Kelly Reeves, start of the third quarter. And Stony Point has definitely put themselves behind the 8 ball here, down 35. It was 21-7 with about 2.5 minutes or so left in the second quarter before a pick 6 and one final offensive drive for Hutto sealed the deal to where we're at now, 35-7. And we were kind of talking at the break. There's really a lot of areas that Stony Point would like to have different, especially defensively. First 2 plays are 2 touchdowns, and offensively they've kind of been in motion. They've been able to move the ball a little bit, but that hasn't translated to points. And obviously the turnovers don't help much either. So just a really tough first half overall for Stony Point.
Yeah, exactly like you said. And if I would want to see them, put points on the board and just have a good snaps between every snap that they take, just have a good drive pretty much. Don't worry about the scoreboard, just execute your plays. This is a great team that you're going against, a Hutto team. Obviously everyone wants to see a miracle, but if you're a coach, you want to see your team improve through the game.
And just noticing on the sidelines, Enoch Donnell is out of his pads, along with number 1 Tristan Rhymes, both sitting on the bench, out of pads. So not what you want to see if you're a Tiger fan. We have seen the return of Aiden Lloyden, who has the only touchdown for the Tigers, but obviously a couple of big losses there. Abercrombie on the sidelines with his helmet on, so he's still available, ready to go. But a couple of key pieces in Rhymes and Donnell look to have their nights done for. Kickoff from White is going to be taken by Hutto just prior to the 20-yard line. Big return here past midfield, just a kicker to beat. Can't stop him at foot race at the 20, the 10, the 5. And they're down at the 1-yard line. Jaden Fields takes it down to the 1.5-yard line. And offense, defense, and now it's special teams just not going the way of the Tigers tonight.
There you go, and I mean explosive. Oh, okay, gotcha.
And we had the blazing speed there of Fields. He had the opportunity to return a punt, but ended up fair catching that. We have first play here. Stefik goes deep over the head of the intended target, incomplete. Wanting a flag there, but good coverage. Again, if you're just joining us, it was Stony Point receiving the ball before going 3 and out. And it was the first play for Hutto, goes about 70 yards in for a touchdown. They get the ball back after another Stony Point turnover on downs this time, and then it was 70-plus yards on the ground. So 2 offensive plays, 2 touchdowns for Hutto. It was 4 good tackle from the backside.
A field goal is better than a explosive kick return right there. So, I mean, defense holding their own right now, though.
Up the middle.
Number 20, Robert Fontenay on the tackle. 2nd and 10 for Stony Point at the 43.
Second down pass to Aurora Day. Just
Number 14, Braden Daniel.
short of the first down marker, right at midfield, 3rd and 3.
Yards to go for Stony Point right at midfield.
Again, no Tristan Rhymes. He is on the sidelines without pads. Troyer fires into traffic. 2 receivers were right next to each other, and Freeman and James couldn't decide who that one was for.
And it's hard when you got those 2 hitch routes right there. It's just so hard to know who is going to. You almost got to not be as selfish, but it's like, a lot of confusion right there.
Brings up a 4th down, and it looks like they're going to bring out the punt team at midfield. Fields, who nearly took back the opening kick, is back at his own 15. Rorday gets off a beautiful kick. He's going to get roughing the punter as well. It's going to go out at the 20-yard line. Doesn't matter, though. It's going to be a free first down for the Tigers. $7:58 to go in this 3rd quarter. Stony Point will get a fresh set of downs, and offense will have a fresh shot of life. Getting some more points on the board. Again, next week they take on a Westwood team before taking on Round Rock on Halloween. 1st and 10 here. Kenneth Calbus. Read option. Well, he doesn't get nearly as much as it has before, but positive yards is still positive yards.
Tackled after a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 at the 34.
2nd and 9. Calbus stays in. Lloyden on his left side. Calbus going to throw now, going deep for a roar day. Beautiful drop in the bucket.
Look at
in for a touchdown.
That's just a beautiful pass right there. Had to step on his defender. Just a beautiful placement right there in the end zone. You love to see it.
And I think that's maybe Calbus's first pass in about 2 or 3 games. But throws a beauty there.
And that's the good thing about having him as a quarterback too. Most of the time your defense is gonna be like, oh, he's just gonna run short passes, and I mean he can still throw. Beautiful pass. Oh,
this one kind of a fire drill. Troyer firing deep for the big man. He fights his way through it and takes it away from the defender. That's a 2-point conversion to big number 93 Xavier Bello.
Like you said, fireman's drill. I remember those, man. And I mean, don't get that many. You don't get that much.
Big man took advantage of it and took it away. So 42-15. Got to say they're going to need a few 2-point conversions to try and make this one interesting, and I don't think the coaching staff will mind how they get them.
Yeah, I like you said, they wouldn't mind. I mean, this is just what you want to see. You want to see them still be in this game and still play at 100% no matter what the score is. It shows you what kind of players you have.
Hutto going to get the ball back. We'll see if they tend to keep the throttle down or if they want to go a little bit more conservative and kind of run the clock out. Or does Stony Point want to maybe try a little squib kick here, a little onside kick? Aurora Day doing the kickoff duties. Boots this one deep. Taken just shy of the 20. Better coverage this time, but still, Fields brings it out to about 45-yard line. Get you a couple of scores here from other games. Round Rock ahead of Westwood, 21-7. And Vista Ridge ahead of Cedar Ridge, 24-21.
Hutto, ball at the 45-yard line.
Get you a couple more here following the next few plays. 1st and 10 from the 45. High snap taken. And run straight out of bounds. That is Owens. Manor will stay winless in district play. Stony Point, with their win last week, will not drop to last place. Good stop there, knocks them back to a 3rd and long. Another 3rd down here. We'll see if they can get a stop.
A lot of secondary in for this Hutto team.
Barbie comes off the edge and gets a sack. Boy, I think that's 2.5 for him on the night.
Came in like a rushing bull. I mean, he was there.
Beat his man like it was nothing. It is 4th and long in the punt unit. Fourth and 16, punting from their own 39-yard line. Slow snap, but Hippo, but still rolls side and down at about the 31.5-yard line. We'll step aside. 5:28 to go. Back in 30.
Hey Tiger fans, thank you for tuning in to tonight's game. Chip here for Hewlett Volkswagen in Georgetown. We've all heard the term, teamwork makes the dream work. And it's on display every game night here in Stony Point Country. My friends, well, they surprise customers every day with how fun it can be to buy a car at Hewlett Volkswagen. When you love where you work and what you do and it becomes fun, the customers sometimes join in. Maybe even dance a little. So come see for yourself at I-35 in the Westinghouse exit or HewlettVW.com.
First and 10, 5:28 to go. See as Calbus takes a huge hit off the left side. Gain of a couple. As he stays in after the beautiful pass to Aurora. Now will take a seat. Replaced by Troyer. Second and 8 officially. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third. Lloyden to the right. Kind of fired an errant pass, and that one incomplete, but a flag does come in. One on the far side and one on the near side. So, I mean, official on the very far side threw something as well. I don't know if it was the same thing.
Boy, that was, yeah, Roy, they got to come out a little bit. That was a big hit right there.
The flag was thrown. The flag was thrown. Ineligible man downfield and back him up. It's kind of a bang-bang play, but the referee threw the ball right as the contact was made. So I was wondering if he thought he got there a little bit too early. And instead it'll be ineligible man downfield. We'll back him up. Make it a field. We'll back him up. Make it a 3rd and 8.
The penalty on Stony Point declined is 3rd and 8 at the 34.
Troyer got a nice pocket now. Flushed out. Spun down. Well, he had a few seconds and then had nothing.
On the play.
No.
Loss of 12 there. That was just not what you want on 3rd down. Down by 27. Rorde with a booming punt. My goodness, this one makes its way all the way down to the 25 and is going to bounce and be stopped.
Man, that was a beautiful punt. I mean, one of his best punts of this season.
Incredible. And it got a great bounce too. That definitely, but back at the running back now. Again, this has been a rather one-sided game with the Hippos. Started out as such and has continued with Stony Point adding a touchdown to cut it to 14-7, and then 2-point conversion fire drill on their line. Strong as playoffs approach. November is right around the corner. 2nd and 8. Beckett up the middle, breaks away from everybody, and it's a foot race down to the 30, the 20, and he took a hard shot and might need some attention there. And he's going to stay down for a bit inside the 5. That's a gain of about 51 on the play. And we'll step aside here. 48 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Back to Kelly Reeves after this.
Howdy, y'all. It's the day tripper Chet Garner here for my friends at Don Hewlett Chevrolet Buick. And thank you for tuning into some great Stony Point football. Now, I know you're aware of the great deals on brand new vehicles at Don Hewlett in Georgetown. But did you know Don Hewlett...
Tackled by a host of Hutto Hippos, including number 21, Ralph Simpson. First down, Tigers. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Another first down pass. The first down to James. Inside 10 minutes to go. This is Calbus again standing in there firing. Aurora Day.
Calbus' pass is complete to number 18, Olumide Aurora.
Takes a hit out of bounds.
Knocked out of bounds after a gain of 8 to the 12. It'll be 2nd and 2 for Stony Point. Ball to 12.
2nd and short here. Calbus going to stay in again. Perhaps trying to get a few reps. Had a beautiful ball for the 2nd touchdown. Here is Lloyd, who had the 1st touchdown. Little stutter step there. Gets past the 10, but not much else.
Hayden Lloyd, the ball carrier.
It's going to be enough for the 1st down, though.
And just trying to execute their plays. I mean, still got your starters in. And still just trying to put some points on the board. Execute your plays. Don't stop until the clock stops.
There's a certain sense of freedom, too. A certain sense of kind of weight lifted off your shoulders. You can just go out and play kind of freely, I guess, is Play clock's inside 5. Calbus takes the snap under pressure. Rolls away from it. There's James, and he reaches for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Just as we were talking about, keep running your plays, keep it continuing. Keep fighting until the end of until it's all zeros on the clock. 49-21.
You got to put as much points on this board as you can, especially closing out at the end of the season. You may not win it today, but you never know.
They put up 35 plus. They put up 49 last week, and I believe the week prior to that, Wentz did put up points on the board. Extra point after is converted this time. 49-22 with 8:57 to go here in the fourth. Again, Hippos were up 35-7 at the half. It was 21-7 with less than 2 minutes to go, or with about 2 minutes to go in the second quarter before a pick six and a offensive drive led the Hippos to their 35-7 advantage. Again, that's after 2 plays and 2 touchdowns to start off the offensive night for the Hippos. So again, just at least those first 2 plays, and it's a totally different ball game.
Yeah, like you said, totally different ball game. Hutto just came out with fire. I mean, they showed why they're top in their district. It's not going to be easy.
Being cautious of any trickery. Instead, they boot it deep, and this one's going to go out of bounds at about the 25-yard line, trying to get the returner to take it. He does not. It'll be first down and 10 for Hutto with 8:57 left to go here in the fourth. Again, next week for Stony Point is going to be at Dragon Stadium. That game at 7 o'clock against Westwood. Hutto's going to go back home and take on Vandergrift. That'll be a great game to watch. That one, the 24th as well, at 7 o'clock at Hutto. Again, they finish off against some tough opponents. The top, what are now the kind of top half of the district. You have Vandergrift, Cedar Ridge, and Vista Ridge. First down and maybe a gain of 1. Good stop there on the edge. Beckett the runner. Reed Hoyle in there on the tackle. This is kind of a spot for the defense, too. We've seen them kind of struggle the last few games, Maynard game excluded, and giving up 40-plus points when they were so solid in the first part of the season. Still kind of an opportunity to get their feet underneath them and put some solid plays on tape. And right there is a perfect example. Jonah Osborne comes flying in, not fooled by the play action or by the read option, sticking with his assignment.
And like you said, you got your starters in, just a good film right there. You want to see it, and you also want them to end on a good note and not on a bad note. So there's reasons why you keep your starters in. Do you give your secondary a chance? I think so, but there's also benefits to keeping your starters in.
Stefik rolling out left after the pocket collapses. Barbie in pursuit and pushes him out of bounds.
And Pena being disciplined right there. I mean, most of the time you see your quarterback scrambling at this level. Your cornerbacks go up and try to make a stop. He stayed disciplined, stayed on his receiver's hip. You just got to love to see it.
4th and 11. Clock will stop with 7:19 to go after being pushed out of bounds. Kind of a high looping punt. This is James. Back to return that one. Takes one hop, goes straight into the arms of Kenneth Calbus. Standing on the sidelines at about the 33, 34 yard line. 7 minutes, 11 seconds left. Again, this one just kind of ticking down. James on the near side. Now in motion. Play action. Troyer. Excuse me, this is Calbus. Finds Abercrombia. 15-yard gain. Moves the sticks to the 45. Calbus getting some solid throws here, so we haven't seen too much second string action on defense, but offensively they're getting some guys in there. We've seen kind of by force or by default as Abercrombia breaks this one past the 40, past the 35-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 20 for him. Again, Zephyrin Kendrick, and trying to remember who the other person catching, I think it was Colton Patton, it was, who have caught passes this game. Haven't seen or heard from them too much this season. Run up the middle and spinning around. Loss of one. This is Desmond Farrell.
Number 74, DJ Nichols Jr. on the tackle for Hutto. The loss of one to the 35. Going to bring up 2nd and 11 for Stony Point. Ball at the Hutto 35.
Getting his first carry of the night. 6 minutes left. Farrell goes in the backfield. Again, trips up top. Aurora Day is down below. Calbus looking left, fires left. And that is Kendrick. Catch is incomplete. Kind of slipped through his hands. Nope. Caught it. Thought I heard a whistle say, and thought I heard the PA announcer say incomplete.
Gave it to him.
That was kind of one of those where it might hit you in the chest and just kind of slip through, but Kendrick makes the catch. Approaching 5 minutes now. 3rd and 8. Calbus shakes and bakes, and now just under duress, a slew of hippos taking him down for right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 4th and 9. Actually, they will say he lost the yard. 4th and 9 now. Stony Point just about at their season average of 27 points per game. They've given us their average of 29. Again, a 3-4 record on the season, looking to try and right the ship, end the season on a positive. Perhaps end 500, as this game looks to be well in hand for Hutto. As Freeman will first down. They do give it to him. Nice, solid pickup there on 4th and 9.
10 yards, getting 23. First down, Tigers.
So they'll drop to 3 and 4. Excuse me, 3 and 5. And 5 overall in the district. Again, with Maynard's loss to Vandergrift, they will not drop to last, but certainly with some ground to make up. And who knows, perhaps in the ever-changing landscape of Texas high school football, they can find a way to get into the playoffs. Nice run there from Farrell. But all you can do is focus on yourself, take it one game at a time for yourself. 1-0 each game.
There you go. And I mean, just that's all you have to say. Focus on yourself. Worry about your players and worry about how to get the team better. Build your connection back up again. And just finish the season strong.
Yeah, and build back as a team, like you were saying. They need to get healthy too. I know they got a couple of injuries that maybe they'd like to have guys get healthy. This is where I think a bye week would really help them out, as Farrell is chased down, maybe a gain of 1 or 2. This is kind of the not so great side of having a no bye week until the last week of the season.
Yeah, you get tired, get a lot of wear and tear. Don't get to fully rest at least 1 week. So, yeah, it's just kind of hard. And they're going against hard. Like, a lot of the schools that they're playing are very competitive.
Yeah, they started off with definitely the tougher part of the schedule, that Cedar Ridge game that maybe they wish they or thought they should have had, as Calbus fires this one to James, and he's right at the sticks, going to dive forward and have the first down. Again, started off pretty solid, 2-0 against Johnson and Eastview, and dropping games to Vandergrift. Vista Ridge, they nearly came back to win it and struggled against McNeil. Cedar Ridge, before turning it around against Manor last week, and we will have the 2-minute timeout here. Step aside for a couple commercials. Back to Kelly Reeves after this.
Looking for a home in the premier 55 and better community of Sun City, Texas? Trust the realtors at the Stacy Group, located in the heart of Sun City. The Stacy Group specializes in buying and selling new and resale homes in the active adult Del Webb community in beautiful Georgetown, Texas. As the top producing real estate office for more than 25 years, the Stacy Group will put their Sun City knowledge to work for you. Visit thestacygroup.com today to learn more.
Students and fans, if you are needing to make arrangements for rides home, please make sure you're doing those right now. Also, no fans are allowed on the field at the conclusion of tonight's game without an express.
After the 2-minute timeout, Stony Point looking to tack on another touchdown, their 4th of the evening. One for Lloyden, one for James. Having trouble thinking of the third one, as Calbus will hand this off to Farrell.
Aurora Day, that's what it was.
Aurora Day on the pass from Calbus. Yeah, inside 2 minutes to put something together here. They have timeouts if they want to take them, all 3. Calbus has come in relief and done a solid job. Freeman just getting a note from the sideline. James in motion. Play action. James on the swing, stumbled a bit. Going to be down for a gain of 1. 3rd and 11. Sean Bradley comes in. They have enough time to run 2 plays with the play clock. We'll see if they choose to stop it this close to the goal line. Kendrick on the near side. Aurora Day up top. They look for Aurora Day. They go to Aurora Day, who is into double coverage, and catch is still made. Touchdown Tigers. Well, he had to come back through the defenders. And an incredible catch. His second touchdown of the evening. Another one from Calbus. Not the best of throws, but it's all about the adjustment
There you go. And I mean, just the concentration. We've been seeing it all season long. It's just his concentration is very nice, very poised, very just concentration. That's all I can say.
Yeah, both these receivers definitely have put up some highlights here. Aurora Day this game, and really he and Rhymes, can't remember which game that was. I think that might have been Vista Ridge where they kind of jump-started the off. And 49-29. We'll step aside for a quick break here to Kelly Reeves.
Looking for a home in the premier 55 and better community of Sun City, Texas? Trust the realtors at the Stacy Group, located in the heart of Sun City. The Stacy Group specializes in buying and selling new and resale homes in the active adult Del Webb community in beautiful Georgetown, Texas. As the top producing real estate office for more than 25 years, the Stacy Group will put their Sun City knowledge to work for you. Visit thestacygroup.com today to learn more.
Y'all listen up. Let me tell you something about group meals from Rudy's Barbecue. It's got all you need for all the folks you gotta feed, smoked meat, sides, and more. There's everything down to the tablecloth, just like the one that you see at the store. At a bridal shower, it's better than flowers. And a long business meeting, it'll pass the hours. It'll feed all the cousins at a family function. It's better than potluck at a church luncheon. Next time you need to feed 10 or more, call and order a Rudy's group meal.
Next in line.
Back here ready for the kickoff. Tyler White gonna get things underway. Again, we mentioned homecoming and kind of events are not the strong suit, it seems like. It was a homecoming game to forget, and then senior night for the dance team. Middle school night as well.
Yeah, just not their kryptonite, I guess, but
gotta have celebrations sometimes.
There you go.
To the 36-yard line.
It'll be first and 10 for Hutto, ball at the 36.
Again, Stony Point will take on Westwood next week at 7 o'clock at Dragon Stadium. We'll be there with you. Hutto's going to head back home, take on Vandergrift. That should be a very interesting matchup. That one, I believe, is for battle of first place. This late into the season, that might be the decider.
There you go. And it's going to be a fun game right there.
Can't wait for next week. Can't wait for Halloween as well. Can't wait for some playoff football as we get into November. Final score here is the knee is taken, 49-29. Hutto comes in and puts a hurting on Stony Point. Tyler Alsis here on the call with you, next to Jacoby Cavett. We appreciate you sticking with us. Here from Kelly Reeves, we'll sign off here, 49-29. Hutto with the victory. We'll see you next week.
You've been watching Stony Point Tigers football on the Vype Live Network, presented by our MVP sponsor, the Stacy Group. Our diamond sponsors, Don Hewlett Chevrolet Buick, Hewlett Volkswagen, and Rudy's Texas Barbecue. And our platinum sponsors, Ally Medical Emergency Room and Club Car Wash. Stony Point Tigers football on Vype Live is also brought to you by our gold level sponsors, Active Sports Therapy and Rehabilitation, Buddy's Burger, Marco's Pizza, Premier Roofing, TJSN4 Vision Photography, and VeraBank. And our blue level sponsors, Alley's Way, Corridor Title, First Texas Bank, Mighty Fine Burgers, Prosperity Bank, Rita's Italian Ice and Frozen Custard, and Tony C's Pizza. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Vype Live.
Y'all listen up. Let me tell you something about group meals from Rudy's Barbecue. It's got all you need for all the folks you gotta feed, smoked meat, sides, and more. There's everything down to the tablecloth, just like the one that you see at the store. At a bridal shower, it's better than flowers. In a long business meeting, it'll pass the hours. It'll feed all the cousins at a family function. It's better than potluck at a church luncheon. Next time you need to feed 10 or more, call and order a Rudy's group meal.
Next in line.
Friday night lights are here, Round Rock. Make sure you're rolling up to the big game in a ride that shines. At Club Car Wash, unlimited wash plans start at one low monthly price, so your car looks like a winner all season long. Plus, enjoy free microfiber towels and vacuums at every visit. Keeping your car game day ready is easier than ever. Sign up today at clubcarwash.com, because under the lights, a clean car always stands out.
Good evening, Stony Point Tiger fans. Chip here for my friends at Hewlett Volkswagen. By now, you know the great deals on new Volkswagens at Hewlett Volkswagen in Georgetown. But did you know they also stock hundreds of pre-owned vehicles as well? Hundreds. If you find yourself with that first-time driver in your home and need a reliable pre-owned vehicle, Hewlett Volkswagen wants to be your hometown dealer. Hewlett Volkswagen in Georgetown is a proud sponsor of Stony Point Tiger football. Come see us at I-35 in the Westinghouse exit or visit HewlettVW.com.
Friday night lights are here, Round Rock. Make sure you're rolling up to the big game in a ride that shines. At Club Car Wash, unlimited wash plans start at one low monthly price, so your car looks like a winner all season long. Plus, enjoy free microfiber towels and vacuums at every visit. Keeping your car game day ready is easier than ever. Sign up today at clubcarwash.com, because under the lights, a clean car always stands out.
Y'all listen up. Let me tell you something about group meals from Rudy's Barbecue. It's got all you need for all the folks you gotta feed, smoked meat, sides, and more. There's everything down to the tablecloth, just like the one that you see at the store. At a bridal shower, it's better than flowers. In a long business meeting, it'll pass the hours. It'll feed all the cousins at a family function. It's better than potluck at a church luncheon. Next time you need to feed 10 or more, call and order a Rudy's group meal.
Next in line.